Once upon a time, a very old African-American woman lived in a desolate spot in the middle of a forest. She was always busy, gathering grass and wild fruits, carrying heavy loads that seemed too much for her age. People avoided her, whispering that she was a witch.
One sunny morning, a handsome young count named Arthur was walking through the forest. He felt happy and free.
Suddenly, he saw the old woman carrying a massive load of grass and baskets full of apples and pears.
Moved by pity, character in Image 1 offered to help carry her burden.
The old woman happily agreed, but the moment she placed the load on his back, it felt as heavy as stone. Arthur struggled to climb the rocky path. Sweat streamed down his face, but the load seemed to grow into his back.
The old woman, however, was full of energy. She even jumped onto the load, sitting on his back like it was nothing.
Finally, they reached the cottage. A flock of geese came running to greet the old woman. Then came her daughter, a goose girl who looked plain and old.
Character in Image 1, Arthur, exhausted, fell asleep on a bench amidst a beautiful meadow of flowers and a crystal-clear stream. When he woke up, the old woman gave him a small box made of a single emerald as a reward.
Arthur wandered for 3 days until he reached a royal palace. He presented the emerald box to the queen. The moment the queen opened the box, she fell to the floor, unconscious. When she awoke, she wept and told Arthur about her youngest daughter, whose tears were pearls.
Years ago, the king asked his daughters how much they loved him. The youngest said she loved him like salt. Angered, the king banished her into the wild forest.
The emerald in the box contained a pearl exactly like her daughter's tears. They knew she must be alive.
The king, the queen, and Arthur set out into the forest to find the old woman's cottage.
Meanwhile, at the cottage, the girl sat spinning yarn in silence.
An old owl hooted 3 times. It was time.
The girl went out to the well, under the ancient oak trees. The moon was bright and full. She washed her face and removed her disguise. A golden hair cascaded down like sunlight.
Character in Image 1, Arthur, who had been watching from a tree, could hardly believe his eyes.
She was beautiful but sad. As she wept, pearls rolled from her eyes. Startled by a noise, she quickly put on her disguise and vanished like a shadow.
Arthur met the king and queen and told them what he saw. They rushed to the cottage.
They found the cottage and gently knocked on the window. The old woman invited them in. She told them that their daughter had been kind and pure all these years.
Then, the door opened. The princess appeared, dressed in silk, her golden hair shining.
The parents embraced their lost child, tears of joy streaming down their faces. Arthur stood by, and the princess blushed like a rose. The old woman vanished, and the little cottage transformed into a magnificent palace. And so, they lived happily ever after in the splendid castle.